baby, I'ma have the best. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming on here today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello, Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Bam Bam, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I am. I've been working at this job the last couple weeks where I have had access to this whale, and this whale has taken a liking to me. Where he's just like, I like your style. I like the OMI. I like the Veve. So he's bought. I just bought some more for him. So he's at like he's got like a lot of money, but he's like very cautious and very like slow. So when he goes in, he's like he bought like 1 million OMI at first, and then like 1.5. So he's up to like 8.4, 8.5 million right now, and he's been buying Veve NFTs very slowly. Like I think he got I think I can name all of it on one. He completed the 100th set, the not 100 sets, but the platinum moments. So completed that one, and three out of the four of them are sub 100. I think Mini's the only one that's not sub 100 for those. And I'm trying to like go slow with him. But I also want to be like, yeah, I'll just throw like 10 grand at OMI. Throw like 10 grand to the account. You've had success with getting people in as well. Like you talk to everyone about it, right?
Oh, Veve, yes. Sorry, I was seeing Bill's stuff. You know what, Bill, I was trying to remember the name the other day. I was like, I know I'm supposed to go to this restaurant, and I know it starts with a C. So I promise I will do that. You know what? Let me write it down right now.
What is this checkbox?
Remember, it's the restaurant he keeps telling me to try.
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't done that yet?
No.
Okay, we will. We'll just. Of
course, my
pen. We'll give you a pass on that. Now you've had a hectic.
This is like my third pass.
Okay, so let's get this. Yo, Bill Gardner just bought another 1 million OMI. Freaking get it, Bill Gardner, get it. I'm getting like all of these people that are just like, yo, Chavez, I'm at like 80 million. I'm at like 100 million. And I was like, oh my God, like everyone's going to surpass me.
The prices are so good.
Yeah, I'm so jealous. I wish I had more money to burn. That's why I went back to work, so I got down here. But I keep buying freaking Luke Skywalkers. I keep buying Veve stuff. I can't stop.
Yeah, Marvel Eyes. I've been good. I'm actually better now at controlling my buying.
How'd you do it?
I did not get any Luke Skywalkers, even though I love Star Wars.
So how do you control your buying? Hey, can you hear us now?
Can you hear us?
She can't hear us.
Okay. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on our desktop now. I think it's hold on.
Hang on.
It says allowing microphone. I just tested it.
Yeah, so the microphone works, but if you can't hear us, then you're not gonna.
And we are live.
Yeah, we are live, so don't do anything crazy.
Introducing Miss Teresa.
But Miss Teresa's having some technical difficulties here.
Yeah, it says my microphone's on.
Yeah.
Or
you're working.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Say something.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yo, diggity dog.
You said it, Patsy Cline.
Audio.
Okay. So as she gets her technical difficulties under control, we have Beer Man saying, "Love me some Fan Bam." Yeah. How do you go and Randy too? How do you go and like curb your purchases? How do you like have that self-control?
My bank account tells me no. It's just like, no. That's the whole thing. It's just the whole trying to think ahead. Like, okay, I know I there's some other car things I'm going to need to do soon. I need to.
Yeah. Can you hear us now?
I can just do sign language the whole time.
No, we can hear you, so you're fine.
Yeah. We need to like get you on a.
Something's. Hold on. My husband's gonna help me.
You're talking to her.
Oh, I thought he was working. We're not in Miami. We're working. Oh.
But
her mic is off now.
Like I'm gonna have to change my windshield here soon. Oh my gosh. Like I got hit by some rocks. One of them was like huge rock and I saw it coming. If it would have smashed my windshield, it would hit me right in the face. But it left a huge circle right on my windshield. So I gotta get that changed. So that's no Luke Skywalker right there.
Okay. Okay, I understand that.
That's
Yeah, I've had what do you call it? I could have sworn I kept track of this, and then my bank had or PayPal had rejected a thing from my bank, or something happened with Coinbase, and I was like, oh, now my PayPal balance is negative $980. Like, oh God, I got to try. So I was like, oh, well, that was 1,000 because I bought some USDC on Coinbase from PayPal, and it had gone through, but PayPal had rejected it 2 days later. So then this morning I was like, oh, didn't see that coming. So I might have to delay another Luke Skywalker another week. I don't know.
Oh darn.
Oh, Bill Garner got Master Collector. Yo.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check Chrome.
Okay. We heard you there. That was that was a great face she had. It's like,
yeah, we can hear her. She can't hear us.
yeah, so wild.
Y'all are gonna love her though. She's amazing.
What level are you at now?
Diamond 1. But
Nice.
I just burned all those stones. So
Yeah.
I had 30 full sets. Now I'm down to 26. Let me look at what it's got me at. I'm still Diamond 1.
Oh yeah, and you obviously had the secret rare that you got for really cheap.
I don't know where I got that from. It's magically appeared in my vault.
Yeah. You must have been blessed.
Me out.
You must have been blessed by the Veve gods.
The Chavez gods.
The Chavez gods. What? So all right. So you got really lucky on that. What is the Eye of Agamotto right meow? I'm gonna see. It's still 720, so it's still not bad.
Wow.
Even after that. I'm curious to see what the gauntlet is. I haven't checked in a couple days. The empty gauntlet is empty gauntlet is $28. Not bad.
Okay. So what I heard, I can't confirm it, but they said this was talked about in Discord that okay, so June 10th is when you're supposed to be allowed, that's the cutoff for.
Yep.
I thought it was a cutoff for everything and that they were going to burn the soul stones and everything, but now I'm told that they're not, that you can continue to do all that, but you're not.
We can hear you.
Yeah, so our computer's connected to our TV and the TV was off, so that's where I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't hear us because the TV was
off? What's that?
But you couldn't hear us because the TV was off?
Yeah, because our computer is connected to our TV. So we don't use our speakers on the computer.
Oh,
so the TV was off. He's like, well, maybe you should turn it on.
That's a good point. Okay, so Ms. Reese, we have been going on and on about, remember that, or I don't know if I should ask that yet. Do you remember that song in Freaky Friday? I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Lindsay Lohan and
Of course. I just watched that a couple months ago.
Oh, did you really? So the song on and on and on.
And on and on.
Oh
yeah.
So
don't
they
wanna
just
grow up, I wanna get down.
Oh my God, we had to do karaoke one night. That's where are you located?
Oh,
you guys are both down in Arizona, right?
Yeah, so we could do karaoke, do podcasting.
I guess I could come there at some point. Do you want to make a quick decision and come to New York this weekend? Ron English is having a show on Saturday. A bunch of us are going.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I know. I wish I could go.
That is super awesome.
It's turning into a real sausage fest. We need some ladies there because there's like 2 girls that are.
Is Brittany going?
Yes, she is. She's one of the girls. Just going. She's one of the 2.
Yeah.
The few, the proud. What's up, Pappy?
Yeah, tell Ron English to come have an art show here.
Yeah. So I forget where I was saying with the.
We're talking about karaoke.
Yeah, but before then, we were talking about.
I know. What did I miss?
We're talking about the Eye of Agamotto.
Oh yeah. The stones.
Which is one of my favorite drops because I love Doctor Strange. He is my favorite in the whole universe of Marvel.
Let me try to.
Now,
is my dude.
do
Vivi
you
Magic, oh my
do you love him because like Benedict Cumberbatch, like you know what I mean, right? Or do you,
gosh.
or do you love him because like, oh, he's wicked cool with his swooshes?
No, I love his story. Like his story is just so to go from an egotistical
Mm-hmm.
guy who kind of wakes up with magic, you know what I mean? He sees the world of spirituality and wakes up and completely humbles down. I think the story itself is really awesome.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's why I love Dr.
I
Strange.
actually just saw that movie for the first time, maybe a month ago.
What? I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
So do you, Bamba, did you see the second one?
For what? Of what? Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
No, I thought there was just one.
No, there's two. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh. The multiverse of madness is so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch.
And is that on the
It's on Disney Plus.
MCU? Is that on the MCU list?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Then I'll see it.
She's on there, right? Scarlet Witch, isn't she on?
Yeah. There's it's on the what do you call it? It should be on Disney Plus. Actually, Ant-Man I think came out on Disney Plus today, which is really soon. I feel like it just came out.
Huh, that is really soon. We saw that. We usually see every Marvel movie once it comes out. So we're waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy. Hopefully we see that tomorrow.
Nice. I'm waiting for those Mighties. This is the longest we've waited after a movie to get the Mighties, and I'm like,
oh,
I love the Mighties. They're so cute.
I missed that.
Randy, what did you think of the movie, the Guardians of the Galaxy?
So I didn't see it yet. I wanted to. I saw a bunch of review videos about people like breaking it down and be like, oh, this scene. So I feel like I've seen it without seeing it. Apparently, there's an F-bomb that's dropped.
I am not a spoilers person. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I've been avoiding so much.
Okay. But anyways, while we're here, like we have Teresa, who she is here in Phoenix, where I'm living. I've met her through Heather, and her and her husband are amazing, like so amazing. I love them. And so when we were, having a little get together, and Teresa was talking about, she's like, I love Randy so much. And I was like, I'm friends with Randy. I was like, you want to stream? Like, let's do this.
Oh, it wasn't that simple. She's like, oh, just casually. So Randy, I know we've told you, but my husband and we've been into Veve early. Like my husband was smart. He saw it and had the eye for it and got us into it really, really early. So you were the first person we ever watched on YouTube. So we're at a party and she's like, oh yeah, just I'm friends with him. It's cool. We're like,
No.
okay.
Like, no, let's call him.
Like, let me call him right now. Hey, Randy.
Do you remember when we called you, Randy?
Yeah. It was I don't know if you were drunk or I was drunk. One of us was drunk.
Oh, both.
Oh, maybe we were all drunk. That was all right. So you said you have your husband is super, super into it, and you like it, but you're not like hardcore occultist like a lot of us.
Yeah, so he's definitely the more technical one of us that's, deep into Veve. I'm the supporter. I'm more casual Veve goer. So I understand, I know, I understand the value of it. I understand the value of what we have personally. I help with drops all the time, things like that. So I do have a good grasp on it, but I'm not so technical into it.
So what was it like coming into the space? And I know you said you started with one of my videos, and then maybe seeing one of my videos where I'm not just like, hey, everyone, how's it going? Where I'm not like super reserved and like I'm drunk or I'm on acid or I'm just doing something crazy. And like, oh my God, what is my husband getting into? Like, do you have any of those moments where you're just like, this seems very not good?
Not really. No,
Okay.
My husband and I are so similar. Like we're really each other's best friends. So we're so similar. So when he puts stuff on the TV, I'm also glued to it, So, and we're just really down to earth people that we kind of, like I was telling you on the phone, we kind of go with the flow. So whatever you talk about, we probably are like, oh, we have a story for that. Or like, we understand. So.
The night that Fanbam texted me, about you. It was like, okay, well, we'll get you on the phone real quick. And I think I told you about the man in the hat. Is that who I told you about?
The man in the hat?
Yeah, so I went deep down the rabbit hole a couple days ago on TikTok where someone accidentally took too much Benadryl and they started seeing like the man in the
Oh,
hat.
that's what you're talking about. And I was like, yeah, you hallucinate with Benadryl. It's a known thing. It's very
So
well
I
known.
didn't know that. Fambam, I'm
That's
guessing you also have not.
No. I've heard of people doing that recently because a kid, lost his life from
Oh,
that.
damn.
yeah.
Stop. Don't do that, Randy. Don't do that.
Oh, no,
That's a
I've
very
never
common.
tried.
Yeah, and like I was telling Randy, I've been a paramedic for a long time. I've been in the field for 12 years. So Benadryl is a very well-known medication that's used. So no, so the hallucinating with Benadryl is very real. That is a very real thing.
So you could obviously tell us a whole fudge ton of stories. And Fambam has mentioned that in her travels, like she'll go to anywhere she's getting an Uber or a taxi somewhere, like she'll talk to the driver about Veve. You haven't like gone to like the patients that are going to the ER, like, hey, this will make you feel better. Take a look at this also.
I know it can help you in the future. I haven't, but that is totally, my husband does that. He gets everyone into Veve, like people who I don't even know what an NFT is, and he's so articulate with it. He knows how to explain it that people will download the app and start being into it like that. So I tried, and I'm like, yeah, here's the cool cartoons. These are really cool. You might want to get them. I don't know.
So Fambam, when you go and you get, I usually try to most exclusively go after whales. But Fambam, you get everyone. What has your success rate been like? How do you approach them? And what do you think is better? Going after whales or just going after everyone?
Going after everyone. I mean, can't really say the success rate. I know the majority of people I've spoke to are very interested, but whether they actually end up downloading the app or not, who knows? But, and if the conversation doesn't flow in that way, I'm not going to just keep talking about it. And usually I don't bring it up. They'll be like, so where are you headed to? And if it has to, like, I'll just like, oh, I'm on my way to da-da-da. Usually it's something with NFTs or whatever. If I know I'm going to be having any kind of drinks, I always Uber. So
yeah. Smart.
And then, except when we've been going to Heather's house, that's like, oh, whoops. No.
Oh yeah, Heather too, right?
Dude, her house is a vortex, man. I love it.
Yeah, her house. That's where I met her. That's where I met Teresa.
Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah.
Oh, how do you know Heather?
So has sold her. He's gonna laugh at me. He sold her an Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say yes or no. So he sold it to her, and we met her at an Einstein Bagel with her mom and her son, and we just hit it off so well. And she was already kind of part of like the Arizona group, so just kind of introduced us, and that was it. And then I went to the drop for Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. When if you got the double feature, you got an NFT. So I went and I met Heather for the first time, like after that. And then from there, it was like 2 parties. Yeah. So it kind of just grew from there.
And it was a Walt.
It was a Walt. Ooh, see, there you go.
That's a big difference.
That's a big difference. There you go. I'm like, I know it's big.
Yeah. And so the whole time where I'm, hanging out with Heather and things, she kept bringing up, I know there was another time y'all were supposed to come and I don't think you made it.
Yeah, I think we had to work. Yeah, I think we had to work so we could get the time off. But
so she kept telling me, she was just like, they're amazing. They're freaking amazing. You're going to love them. And then the one time I was there and she was like, yeah, they're going to make it this time. They're going to make it. And then I just knew, like when they came, because there's always a lot of people at Heather's house. When they showed up, I was like, that's them. I know it. And I just walked up and I was like, are y'all them? And they're just like, we're like,
are you? Are we us?
Like, so it was great. And then they're the type of people, like, they don't meet a stranger. That's how they are. They're like, really cool.
That's cool.
We just hit it off right away, and it was just like laughs and jokes.
Yeah, the Arizona group. I mean, the Arizona group has just been so welcoming, and it's really awesome. Like we've really gotten close with the group of people, so it's been really fun.
I love that you guys are able to have that. I feel like in New York, Brittany lives pretty. Well, I don't want to say pretty close. She's just like 2.5 hours away, even though we're both technically in Long Island. She's more in the city, but it is still one big island. I don't know. I feel like we don't have that much. We're gonna try this weekend at the Ron English show. But I don't know. That makes me want to, like, back in the day when I was like this hardcore like libertarian. I wanted to go to like New Hampshire to live there because there was a bunch of libertarians there. It was like a free state. I didn't do it because I'm a bitch, but I feel like in this, like, I want to go where like quote Little Mermaid, I want to go where the people are. I want to go where the people family is. And I don't know. I like New York. I love where I live, but the people that I live with are some of my best friends, but they aren't into the Veve, and I don't know which way to them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know I'm over here looking in the chat. Pappy says his family is in Chandler. Anytime I'm out, we need to get together with Rudy and Tina. Actually, I'm supposed to be getting with Tina. I'm going to have some lunch or dinner with her coming up first week of June. So I got to get back with her and get some details.
Yeah. I love that. Like, it seems like all the cool people around Arizona. Like, would you guys? I feel. Remember in that? I don't know if it was Suicide Squad or it was a Harley Quinn movie. Whenever Joker asked, like, Harley Quinn, would you die for me? And then he asked, like, would you live for me? I feel like that's a really, really bad segue into, like, would you move for Veve? Like, what would you do for Veve? Would you move somewhere for like the family?
If I had the money.
Well, I mean, you're already there. You're already in like the place for Veve.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like my job is here, so
she's like, probably not.
If I didn't have to rely on that, if I had money, absolutely. I mean, once OMI starts moving, all that stuff, I'm not going to be here like that. Like I'll still come visit and everything, but I'm going to travel, of course. But remember, Aunt Randy, we're going to get some land in Texas. We're going to have a commune for our cult. Talk about this.
I'll be the shaman. I'll be the shaman of the group.
we were joking about it. I think that was New Year's. We were on stream and we were joking about like we were talking about who was gonna. Oh yeah, because Sleepin said he gets the basement.
Oh yeah. Sleepin's a good. He's a good egg. He says he comes up from his basement like once every couple months to feed. He goes back down. What do shamans do again? I'm derping. My brain's derping on the.
So if we were in a commune and it was a cult type thing, we would do LSD, we would be drinking, we would do whatever, and I would guide the spiritual world of us. And
that sounds fun. Who would be our religion?
What's that?
Like, who would be like the one that like we pray to? Would it be like the golden frankincense? I don't know. I'm thinking the.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a Christ one, like QHRIST, the one that's, I forget. I think that's Ron English's, right? Yeah, the cereal mascots. So you get all 12 cereal mascots, and you got that airdrop.
Those ones are so funny. I liked those ones.
Yeah.
David Yu. That's it.
You pray to David Yu's hairline.
There you go. That would be
Golden Toby.
George. I love Jordan so much.
Yeah, I was seeing shamanic practices. Yeah. Mushrooms are welcome on our commune as well.
Oh, so you must have seen a whole bunch of people on like mushrooms, like having bad trips that like had to.
You know what's funny is out of all of the drugs, because obviously it's a epidemic everywhere. Out here, it's really fentanyl and like meth and heroin. But when it comes to like the hallucinogens, I only ever had one time in 12 years that it was a 16-year-old that was going off on LSD, but he took bath salts with it. So It's not really a good mix.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Was he
but
okay?
not really. More cannabis because people get anxiety for sure. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
what we run on. And I basically have to give them some water and tell them to go to bed.
That makes sense. Oh my God. That must have been a hell of a combination. Bath salts and
It was, yeah. I almost killed a guy one time on Shim's Giant Deal and he was beating me.
I'm horrible
Ooh.
trying to keep up with comments. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that is, yeah. Yeah, hallucinogens and alcohol is definitely got to be careful with it for sure. Especially if you saw something like that. Yeah.
Jeez. I would. I
So
don't.
Naz is dying for me to bring up Street Fighter 6.
Oh,
we're
okay.
speculating.
Fighter 6 comes out June 2nd. The open beta is this weekend. And there is some hype around that there might be NFTs from Veve for Street Fighter 6, which would be
So Street Fighter, that's not under Capcom, right?
yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
Capcom.
so
Yeah, it's a thank you.
did you see the most recent David and Dan interview that was released this morning?
Not me.
I saw the clips. I saw some clips.
All right, so there was one question where the guy asked, like, how did you do it? Did you just go into Hollywood with like a "We Sell NFTs" shirt on and get these licenses? And David mentioned a bunch of the big ones, and then he says, "Oh yeah, some of the gaming ones as well. Oh, Capcom, and we have Ubisoft." So he strictly mentioned Capcom like just recently. Like I know we've kind of had that in the past that's been mentioned, but they just went to Japan, and so Capcom could definitely be one of those.
It would
Street Fighter, yeah.
Hype, because the difference between 6 and 5 is we talk about it all the time. It is just a huge difference the way that they cleaned up Street Fighter 6. So, and it's almost here.
That could be really cool.
So if they said if they don't release it this weekend, they have to wait a year. So does that make sense? Also, like what would happen in another year?
Spin-off game, maybe.
Yeah.
Like there are. Let's say there's like a new. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was saying this weekend is the beta, so it doesn't come out until June 2nd. When it comes out. So, because Ken's story in the game is that he lost his money investing in NFTs and crypto.
Really?
That is Ken's story, and Ken is like an OG. Like he is the face of Street Fighter, and that's his story. Is that he lost all his money.
No freaking way.
That would be really cool.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So it's so connected. Like,
can you send me the links on that, like to see like where to read up? That's just my God.
Totally. Totally. Yeah. So we just watched it. And it's gonna be super.
The last content I saw around this was YouTube used to put out things from Machinima. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah. No, I don't know about.
And they were so good. The Street Fighter Machinima series was amazing. It was like 10 years ago, but it was so good.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
If
they did drop him, it would definitely be Rio. I mean, he would definitely be one of them. Ken would be one of them.
That'd be cool. We should find out. I would think tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow if the drop is on a Saturday, and then Friday.
Yeah. I mean, because they only have a couple drops. They have a comic on Thursday, and then they have the Star Wars on Friday. And I'm still waiting for these goddamn Marvel months. But yeah, maybe the drop would be on Sunday though. I feel like Sunday they might want a day between Star Wars, and I don't think they want to do Star Wars and then another major IP the next day.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because they did that with Lambo. They had Star Wars drop, I think, on that Thursday, and then they had Lambo on like a Sunday. So they tried to space it out a little bit.
And it's still Remember, he didn't say we are definitely getting this. It's like
we're just manifesting. We just create as we go in our reality. Street Fighter 6.
Oh, I would love that.
So now that you have been on Twitter and things a little bit more, what do you think about everything being in the community?
It's so funny because even having it, I still don't get on it a lot. So when we did the gauntlet drop and we crafted and put all the gems in. And I did the video. It was really cool to kind of see like how many people retweeted it and saw the video. Like, I think that's pretty cool. But I guess I've just never been too much into social media in general. Because I'm just busy all the time. But I definitely have enjoyed it, especially staying connected with you guys, constantly, which is really nice. That's how I keep my foot in the realm of Veve.
Yeah.
So who's the I'm obviously the OG, the first one you guys watched, but who's like the favorite? Who's like the most entertaining? Is it like my collectibles getting like super excited as like Mr. Rogers? Is it sleeping when he just drops the comic book knowledge?
I think everyone has a different way that they do their videos. So they're all entertaining to us. We kind of watch everybody.
Yeah.
Like we watch you, my collectibles, we watch what is it, crypto and comics?
Comics and crypto, yeah.
Crypto. Hey, see, it's close.
I believe you said you watch Veve Magic too, right?
Yeah. So she was one I was really excited to follow, and she followed me on Twitter as well because I love Disney. I love Disney as well. So it was really cool getting in Twitter because everyone's freaking on there, man.
Yeah.
Everyone we watch and everyone that we're usually on YouTube casually watching, everyone's just on Twitter and everyone's connected. So it's really cool that Veve is getting so spread out, but it's still such a small community.
Just wait until you actually walk into a room.
I know.
It's electric. Yeah. It's
like crazy.
We definitely have plans. We definitely have plans to go to events and stuff like that. So Veve Magic. She was definitely one that I fangirled for sure.
She gets like the best interviews.
So cool.
She's very, very good. She's very effective. I need to I feel like if Magic did like a masterclass on like how to for YouTubers on how to get other people on like her stream, I feel like she'd do very well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I called dibs on first.
So, am I reading this correctly? Your hubby landed a secret rare miles on the drop.
We've been very, very, very grateful and very lucky. We have been, he'll have to write out what it was that I got because there was a couple that he didn't get and I ended up getting on the drop. And I didn't realize how big it was until he's, running around the room like, oh my God, we got it. I'm like, yay.
Is that like when you're super excited about something?
We've been very grateful for what we've been getting. So,
good for you guys.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I feel like this when you get super excited about something, someone tells like a funny joke, the whole room laughs, and then the dog is like, yeah, what are we laughing at? What are we excited
for sure.
about?
Yeah, I have golden retriever attitude for sure. I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm totally a hype person. Like I'll hype it up.
Oh, I love that. I love this so much.
Need to meet ASAP. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you mentioned you wanted to go to an event. Yeah. What event? So I guess San Diego Comic-Con might be closest because that's obviously closer than New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I want to go to San Diego Comic-Con anyway. In general, I've always, because that'd be awesome. Because here in Arizona, we have, our cons, but
yeah, they're not.
But they're, and they're big and they're awesome. But I definitely San Diego would be a dream. Would be so cool to go to.
So we went last year, but I tried looking at tickets and things. Of course, they were already sold out, and the resale last year I got really lucky and found a great deal.
That's awesome.
I did not see any great deals right now.
Yeah, things have been going up. It's hard to get good deals nowadays.
Yeah, it was like thousands of dollars. So I'm like, no.
For sure. Well, now that COVID's over, everything's starting to come back up. So we'll just all walk over there.
We definitely noticed last year there were people outside just like, hey, can you give me your ticket? Give me your ticket if you're done.
Oh my gosh.
You could be beggars. You
can do that.
I was the opposite of a scalper. Here, give me your ticket.
Yes, here, I'll give you like $50.
Yeah, and honestly, on that, on that Friday, I was really close to saying like, "Hey, I need to like lie down," because
we were so hungover.
Oh yeah, because that Thursday. Well, see, this wasn't our fault. We were having food with our alcohol.
Freaking wet wizard.
We might have overdone it on the peanut butter whiskey shots beforehand, and then Wet Wizard comes in with his friend that had like just left the Marines like 2 weeks prior, and they wanted to get fudged up, so they like got a bottle and they got.
I bet.
And we did. Oh my gosh, we were just like, oh, we're gonna have dinner and a couple of drinks, and like we ran into Uncle Jeremy Paddler walking down the road, and it was like, what the hell? So like, talk to him for a little bit, go have dinner. Wet Wizard shows up and everything, and we're just like, man. And Wet Wizard is from
I was in this. That's why Uncle Jeremy recognized me, because I was in the Squishmallow thing.
Squishmallow! I love it.
My son.
My name's Santana. I named her Santana. She's a Halloween candy corn with little bat wings.
And then we've got the Pikachu one. I'm gonna call my son.
Was that Hamtaro? Was that Hamtaro?
Maybe.
Did you watch Hamtaro? How old are you?
I didn't. I just haven't seen it, but I know that looks like.
No. Sorry.
I told my son he's bringing.
Femba, was that Hamtaro that you had? Okay.
We call him Cam.
Oh, okay. It looks like Hamtaro.
I would say it looks like him.
It's a cat. Never mind.
And then I've got my.
Hi.
And we've
what
got
up?
Show him. We got the Pikachu one.
It's amazing.
I love it. I know. And Santana, my Santana. I have baby Squishmallows. Oh, Costco has Squishmallow bath bombs now.
Oh, really?
Oh, but then they don't survive.
Yeah, I know. And they have something in the middle.
They make your skin squishy.
Wait, do you have a candy corn in the background?
Yeah, so hold on.
Candy corn. I bet you she turned the camera off because she's not wearing pants. Do you know how many times?
I'm wearing shorts.
Cute.
Oh, that's amazing.
Guess how much I got her for?
$40.
No, $12.
Nice.
Yeah, it was after Halloween and Fry's was having a sale. He did ask me my age. He's lucky I don't care.
Well, because like it would have. The only reason I asked is because it would have been easier. Like what I was gonna ask before, but then I didn't. I was like, okay, well, if you're like in your 40s, you probably wouldn't have seen like the old Freaky Friday. Like if you were in your 40s, you probably wouldn't have seen, or if you were like 20, you probably wouldn't have seen Hamtaro. I feel like it's only in that late 20s, early 30s age.
That is very true.
Yeah. Your hubby's freaking out. It's like, yes, it is Capcom.
It is Capcom.
I can't wait for that. Okay, so we talked about that. What is it like for investing? Like you've landed some amazing stuff on the drop that you haven't gone out of. You're keeping it. What about the OMI? What is the you waiting for OMI to NFT to sell some of your stuff for OMI, or are you stacking a little bit right now?
Who are you talking to?
I know yours, fam. So I was talking to you.
I was like,
Hello.
We definitely. So I don't believe we have OMI right now, but that's on our list because we're very list people. That's on our list of definitely what we want to invest in.
Cool.
OMI, homie.
That's amazing. I love your Charmander. I have a little one. I feel like we're a bunch of kids right now showing off our collectibles.
Say hi. Hey.
Okay.
Tell him. What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Go Veve!
Yeah, go Veve.
Yeah, I get it.
Tell him, make the app where kids can participate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would love to have his account back.
I bet. Just got to get that fake ID, bro. Once you get the fake ID, you can KYC and you'll be good.
Here, come here.
Tell
everybody bye before you go.
Bye. Later, dude.
Okay.
We are planning
Okay. I'm sorry.
on starting DC pay into OMI actually as we speak right now.
Oh, get it. Get it.
40, I'm in my 40s. 40s are beautiful though. I just turned 30 and I love it. I am so 30 is the new 20, you know what I mean?
I like it being in my 30s as well. It is not as hectic in my for the great times that I had in my 20s, and there were a lot. I feel like there was also some times where I was like, oh man, I fudged up. You know, like you get a little too drunk too many times, and
But that's what the 20s are, man. You don't have any intelligence and you're doing adult things. So once you like at 30, you're like, okay, I've kind of grown up a lot, you know. So I loved turning 30.
Yeah.
Loved it. So bye, Tammy.
You gotta have the bad so you can appreciate the good, and you can learn from your mistakes, and you can know what not to do.
Yeah. So, and I'm huge. I'm so big into, I don't believe in like good, bad. It just is, you know, like the universe just kind of is. So you just gotta.
Bad though. There's definitely, I'm sure, some experiences we would not want to relive.
That is very true. But I do. They're all there for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. Like, and it's fun to talk back about things, and like we were just talking about being in San Diego and Wet Wizard, and like, yeah, at the time, Friday, we were dying, but we're laughing about it now. We're just like, you know.
Yeah, now it's
good. Like,
I mean, it was still good. Like we still had fun, and we were just like, we were dragging.
Yeah. Look at that. The consequences of my actions. I say that to my husband all the time.
And Randy did try to help me. He tried to help me so many times. He's
like,
oh yeah, water.
I tried to like. Actually, there was twice that this had happened too. Where one time, I think it was at like the decon kickoff party. I don't know. Like, you said something like, "Oh, hey, like you finished a drink and you're like, I shouldn't get another drink." I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't get any more. And then you ordered some, like, Randy, and then you just gave me your drink. And then, yeah, so you just gave me your drink. I was like, I didn't want this. And then I think the same thing. I think it was at the decon kickoff party. Yeah, that was before San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she's like, I don't remember. Sounds about right.
But I know at San Diego, there were definitely times where, because we said, well, like, okay, we're gonna make sure we drink water, and then like there was a drink. He's like, water, and I grabbed the drink and I looked him in the face and I went, and I drank the whole thing.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. It
was. Girls get so sassy when they drink. Like I was hanging around like a girl, like a month ago. I was on vacation and she kept telling people that like I was famous. And I was like, no, like, but this isn't like, I'm not famous at all. And she's like, yes, you are. I was like, oh man, and then she's like, are you going to argue with me? And I was like, I mean, because she was like, you couldn't tell her nothing, you know? I feel like it's a lot of people.
That is hilarious. Oh yeah. But, yeah, I'm definitely the like rave mom. I'm the rave mom of the group when it comes to partying. Like, drink your water, get your electrolytes, let's get a snack after. Sure, have another drink, but let's, you know, keep your clothes on.
That's something that I think the Veve fam has been good about in all the alcohol related parties. Like no one's like streaked. No one has done that yet. So I'm pretty proud of the Veve community for not.
I like that. Yeah.
No one's gotten naked, so I'm pretty proud of us for being able to.
I don't put that past you and Taps.
Well, we were in the comfort of our own room when we streamed in the tub. It wasn't a hot tub. It was. Did you see that?
You know what? I feel like I helped that a little bit because we're the ones that got all that stuff because we were supposed to have a spa day, and that stuff that Taps was wearing around his head, I believe, was for your feet. And he had this thing around his head. I'm like, oh god.
Oh, okay.
You gotta say hi soon.
Oh god.
So
Randy did not what?
Oh, this is not as scary. I feel like it's not like I don't know why it's still like a rude thing. I feel like it's not rude. Trying to get some information about my co-host over here. What are some other ones you want to get on? What are some other streams? Like, do you want to be on like the Queen's Court with Lori Brenner, or do you want to go on? What are some other things you want to do?
I don't even know if she knows what the Queen's Court is. You don't
I
listen
don't.
to Twitter Spaces, do you?
No.
Do you know what it is?
I know Twitter's, yeah. So I know Twitter Spaces, but I haven't been on it much.
Yeah.
I'm like casual for sure.
Well, Lori, she holds those, and she usually has guests that are freaking amazing, and she's great with questions, great with like having the conversation flow and everything. And who knows, one day you could be on there.
I love it.
I'm
always down.
Yeah, she's had everyone on there. She's had David Yu, she's had Al Kahn, she's had like some sports people. Like she gets some really good people on also.
That's really cool.
Yeah, she had Dr. Prop.
One of the few people that David follows.
Yeah, and I'm really salty because she got Dr. Prophet on her on the space, and like I'm friends with him, and he won't come on my podcast. Like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, you know, she wanted me to. I was like, I want you to. So yeah, good times.
Oh my gosh.
So who have you been? I know I said like who you guys really like. Who's been the most impressive person you've seen in the community? Whether it's like Sanjay, who's got a bunch of like real estate and other investments. Is it? I guess Rudy and Tina are into real estate as well. There's a lot of people in real estate here. Is it like Brock McBlockchain he created Feeshes and constantly does airdrops?
BB Magic, yes, we're in. Yeah. Heather for sure. Yeah, Heather I think made the most impression for us. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to do. It's $50. I don't know if I don't know. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry.
I didn't know it was gonna be that good stream, guys.
Okay, that was it. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Yeah, real estate is where it's at, like definitely.
Yeah. That is weirdly enough, that is one of the most common side jobs for EMS. People, firefighters, paramedics, EMTs, they always go into real estate on the side.
Randy, is that your new hat? Did you get a new sleeping hat already?
I did not yet. I'm waiting.
Okay, I'm waiting for mine too, because I'm just like, oh, if Randy got his, I'm gonna go check my mail.
No, I did recently.
It looks black.
Yeah, maybe Magic, I would totally be down.
I got something from Turtley Club. I got this, and it's a thick book, so I gotta read it. But, yeah. So that's the only mail I got recently.
Hold on, pause.
Pausing.
No, you don't, not really pause, but you know.
Okay. So have you guys always been collectors? Did you like collect Pokemon cards back in the day?
Oh my gosh. So being a girl in the 90s, Pokemon wasn't, for girls basically, but I was huge into it. I collected I love it. Oh my gosh. I was huge into Pokemon. So I collected, and I'm kind of OCD, so I had over 600 cards like organized in a binder, like totally was that kid. But then as I got a little bit older, I was, rebel teenager, I gave them all away to my neighbor. So it's like now I have some saved that I saved from my past to be like, maybe it's worth something. I wish I would have saved them. I had so many. So definitely Pokemon cards. But other than that, I don't really think so. We don't really collect a lot of stuff. So that's really my history with collecting.
There was a girl I dated who was she collected some of these old school Barbies, and she had been collecting for like 40 years. Like she was in her 40s, so she was and they were fine except like during the night, because she had them all on these shelves that were facing the bed. Yeah. And I thought I couldn't sleep. Like they were all looking. I literally just got a chill. Like they were all looking at me, and they were all just. I literally had to have her like turn them around. I was like, hey, I don't feel comfortable. Like I feel like
it's an appropriate response though. Like we gotta turn that. Oh yeah, hero cards. Right now, not a history of it, but we collect hero cards as well. right
Yeah.
now. We have the whole first collection, the first season 1. Is that how you do it? How you say it?
Oh wait, of Veve?
Of
No,
Hero, of DC.
Oh,
the
okay. I
cards,
thought you had all of season 1. I was like, what? Do you have a Donnie?
Yeah, we have the whole first season, and the second season we're collecting up.
I still have a couple of unopened hero packs from San Diego.
I opened all mine.
What?
I finally opened all
Oh,
mine.
chapter 1. Thank you. See, this is why he helps me. I'm like,
Okay.
season 1.
Oh, you have it.
Stealing Manhattan.
Yeah, okay.
One of
So
the
this
guys
is
in the community wrote this book,
Oh,
and I'm supposed to. I bought this one, but then he said he has a signed copy for me, so I was like, maybe I can do this one for a giveaway. So it's Punch Pavel Artist.
Stanomarovich.
His hat is Gaming Bull. And this just came out like a couple weeks ago. So
that is awesome.
I have it. I opened. I have not read it yet because I'm like, I don't want to mess up the. But yeah, I'm excited since we were talking about books a minute ago. So I just wanted to show that to everybody. And what is it, Randy? It's off of his dad's. It's his dad's.
It's based on his dad. Like his dad was a genius, or is a genius, and he's basically figured out a way to have like this extraordinarily expensive gem heist, and it's how they all did it. And I think the real hero or the real star in that is going to be the security guard. Y'all will be able to see that in the movie. It's going to be me. So that'll be really fun. He's such a bro. He's the reason I got my first acting gig last year in Looks Can Kill, and is the reason why I'm going to have the breakout role there. I owe him so much. I got really lucky.
That's really cool. I love reading, so I'm always down to, especially when it's part of a circle, So I'm always down to read stuff. Just tweeted, ladies should read it. You got it, Veve Magic.
So what's Paul saying? The ladies sure looked closely at the screen when you took off your shirt. Lies.
Liar.
I was like, Randy, what are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like that's mad cap, Cole. I feel like they all winced and said, "Quick, Bob, get the kids in the minivan."
Again, I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of stream.
Yeah, I didn't know. Bill Gardner just likes to. He's what do you call it? Or I'm sorry, Raythax he's a whale. Started in Earth 2, and he got, well, I shouldn't say he started there. That's where I met him, in Earth 2. But he originally bought a bunch of these domain names, like the domain names for like Starbucks.eth and like Muhammad.eth, like Allah. Like he has all of these amazing domain names for all these places. He's got a bunch of OMI, got a bunch of Veve. He's got, I don't know, he's a very, very impressive individual. He always buys things well before they go up, and that's how I know I'm in the right business.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love you guys.
Magic.
Very best.
I love you guys so much. Miss Reese, were you in Earth 2? Did you ever take a look at that?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, Earth 2 is it's like another metaverse. It's just like a place where you can like buy land and you can like play games. It's just another metaverse play.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
My husband don't know more. I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. There wasn't a lot to do for a while, but now like there is, and that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
What other stuff were you guys invested in? I know you said Hero. You have the first chapter, which is great.
Yeah, we have a lot of the second chapter. There's a lot of online companies that will do, random NFT drops and stuff like that we started just grabbing them and collecting them from around. Bat cowls, yeah. We're big on bat cowls, yeah. We have
How many of those do you have?
This is why he needs to get on here.
I know. No, we're gonna have you on here one day, okay?
We have 11.
Yo.
If you
have
go
11.
to let me look at his Twitter. I know it's on there.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's got it pinned to the top.
13. I knew it. That was my second number. I'm like, I think we have 13. Yeah, we have 13 bat cowls. And we have great teamwork. It's really like I'm the budget person and he's great with utilizing it, and putting us across different areas of investing and stuff like that. So 2 more.
Yeah, we're going to have him on here, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like
Yeah.
he's amazing. Get them both together. It's even better. Like it's just
100%. We could take off our shirts together. That's how males bond.
He'll do some break dancing for you.
Yeah, he'll break. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so my husband's Egyptian, and in Egypt, he was part of a breakdancing crew. Like, was famous in Egypt for being his breakdancing crew, and like in magazines, music videos, in like interviews, stuff like that. So he could totally.
Oh yeah, we gotta get him on. That'll be fun. We gotta get him on when he's drunk.
Sure.
We gotta steer him. Magic will remember this. Fanbell will remember this. Grebflow. Every decon has this unassuming looking bag. It's just a bag. Oh, hey, that looks like your outfit. Goes nice with your nails. But underneath the bag, she's got like a bunch of pouches of tequila. And she just like, this is a fun bag.
And it's got a little spout.
Yeah, it's got a spout on the bag. It's so good.
We're sitting there at the table. There's this table we're sitting, and there was this girl, and I think it was Tony get the OMI and Grannis, but then there was this girl with them, and like I was taking a couple shots that she was seeing, and she was just like, "Is that really alcohol?" And I'm like, I get another cup, and I was like, "Here, have a shot." Handing out shots, like, yeah, she was cool. Now we follow each other on Instagram.
That's awesome. So
So yeah, she's great. She always has a bunch of alcohol in there. Like if you have alcohol, you're like my friend. So that's really great. I tend to overspend in general, but especially when I'm a little tipsy. When have you guys ever gone and be like, oh, we maybe shouldn't have done that? There goes $600 for this.
We accidentally spent over $200 on tacos because we dialed Uber Eats. And we didn't realize anything happened until the next morning when we woke up and saw our phone blowing up like, hey, we're here with your tacos. Like, we're here, like this and that. And we're like, what did we do? So that's probably, yeah, because we don't drink much. So yeah, we woke up and we were just like, what happened? So, it was a lot of tacos.
That's a good...
enjoy them.
Yeah, we didn't even get to eat them. So.
Oh.
What were you saying?
Oh gosh.
Prince Toby. Yeah, I'm not even drunk now. I feel like I should be. I have a little bit of
drunk.
I got a little bit of the whiskey left.
No, it's not Friday or anything. This is Wednesday, Randy. You have work tomorrow.
So? You Bam Bam soap? I owe Raythax for the multiple super chats that he sent.
Okay. I will allow it.
So is there ever any times where you have to, and which one, I don't want to say is responsible, which one is like maybe the buzzkill, have to say like, hey, we can't do this. We have to reel ourselves in and stop.
For what? For drunk?
Oh no, I just mean for purchasing. Like, hey, we have a mortgage to pay. We can't be spending $1,000 on this.
Honestly, investing.
Yeah.
Investing is such a double-edged sword because you need the money to invest. You believe in it. You know it's gonna come out, but then at the same time, you're like, I think I'm tired of ramen. Maybe we should like focus on like, I think investing is kind of probably that, because otherwise we're pretty good at it. We spend what we can on anything else, but like investing, because we know it's good and it's gonna blow up, it's like we can live without this for a little bit or whatever.
So what have been the main things you've sacrificed? Be like, we don't need cable TV, we don't need satellite, we don't like, what are some things that you've like downgraded just to support the OMI and Veve habit? Because I live in a room. And I downgraded a lot.
I mean, we were pretty, I don't know, kind of little things, because we're kind of not minimalist. We live within our means anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not minimalist by any means, but like we live within our means anyway. Yeah, eating out. I would say eating out for sure. We love to eat out. And when we realized like, okay, we could spend $30 and go get trashy food, or we could take that 30 and put it into investing. As soon as we say that, we're like, okay, let's put it into investing instead. So we definitely switched out like eating out. We don't stream, like we don't have a lot of streaming services. We don't watch a lot anyway. So we're like, nah, we could save the money and instead make a savings plan to put it towards that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, we kind of live within our means anyway. So we don't really have much to like get rid of.
That's fair. I would have my last apartment, which was a decent apartment. It was like $1,500 a month. And then my friend's like, "Hey, you want to move in with us?" And it was like $800 a month. I was like, "Let's go. Let's go."
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah.
The next place I lined up after my friends get pregnant, and they're just like, "Hey, we're gonna need this room back." I was with my friend Lida, who I served with, and he's in North Carolina, so I might be there in Raleigh. And he says like, yeah, and he's like, "Yo, man, like $600 a month." I'm like, "Let's go, let's go." I'll keep going lower and lower until I'm in like Compton.
In these days,
pay like $400 a month.
Yeah, I mean, these days we're in a 1-bedroom, and we've been in this 1-bedroom for a while because they haven't upped the rent a lot for us because like we know them really well.
Yeah.
So don't really have an option because our apartment, even though it's 1-bedroom, on the market, it's like $1,600 to $1,700. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So if you can find somewhere, do it for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I know. I just like wish I'm like, I should just like date somebody and move them in here just so I can like have them pay half. Not seriously. I'm not being serious. But it's just like, if I just had something like,
but yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah,
I did. So there was this lady friend that I was talking to that I like semi brought it up at that thing, like, "Oh yeah, like economy sucks, man. I'd totally move in with someone just to like split the rent." Before I had like the North Carolina place lined up, and I felt like she knew what I was getting at. She's like, "Oh yeah," but she didn't address it. And I was like, "All right, it's probably for the best."
Yeah, cool story. But yeah, like it sucks that everything is so high right now. It's just so high. I would be able to do so much more, and I just had to re-sign my lease, and nothing changed money-wise. Thank goodness. It could have gone up, but I was within the year. I was expecting it to go down a little bit, and it didn't.
No, ours went up like ours went up like $30. So that's why we're like, okay, we'll stay here because our goal is a house. Our goal is to get out of the US, but a house eventually, and it's like kind of just, and it's a good little apartment, but 1-bedroom for like $1,700 on the market. We're not paying that much. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No way.
It is outrageous. So where would you go? You said you would if you were going to leave the country.
Costa Rica.
Heck yeah,
why Costa Rica?
It's so funny because Costa Rica, well, now a lot of it because of crypto for my husband because they don't, they don't tax on the gains.
Oh, really?
I think that's it. But honestly, it was a couple of trips of LSD, and I don't know what it was. I just was like, I need to be in the jungle. I was like, I need toucans in my backyard. Like, I need Mother Nature, and that also just kind of a step back from technology in general, like it's so much more down to earth and human to human kind of interactions in Costa Rica. And it's so beautiful. And so we plan on, that's our goal. That's our ultimate dream goal. But anywhere, Dubai is another place that we've been thinking about as well. So just, one of my favorite.
I'm all about LSD, but I'm also about not taxing gains on crypto. And if you get in a bunch of that OMI, you probably don't even need to, I don't want to say not like try or not coast at your jobs, but like you can at some point you probably wouldn't need to work if you had enough OMI.
Oh, that's our goal. I'm huge into manifesting and create, and we are our reality, and it's happening for sure. Yeah. So we just gotta hang in there, you know. So just hanging in there.
Batman, what are you up to? You have how much home are you up to?
I haven't bought any more since that one. What is it? Where they released that he was going to have that interview with Binance.
Oh, right.
That's the last time I bought any. Like I plan to buy more, but I've been like short on funds, but I'm trying to like put aside a little bit at each time, and I'm expecting OMI to still go down more. So I do plan on like, that's my goal, is to still like come in and grab a bunch. And I'm not trying to down anything with the exchanges, but that's the reason I do want the exchanges, is I want to be able to throw in little bits here and there, like easier, instead of the whole swapping back, like that's, and the last time I was trying to swap, it wasn't showing up. I was trying to go from Binance to Bit4X and it wasn't showing up. I did small amount. It was like $3, like it was whatever their minimum was, and it wasn't showing up for whatever reason. I haven't tried since then. But I just want to be able to buy it easier. I want to be able to say, oh, here's an extra 20. Here's this. Like, I don't want to, I'm always doing chunks. I'd rather do smaller amounts. Like,
yeah. You need to try to make a post and ask people, because there's so much negativity. People like some people want to get out. So I've liquidated like 4 different people so far from their OMI from the Veve app. Like the last 7 million OMI I've bought has been on the Veve app, that people had it on there. Because this way you don't have fees. You don't have to go and PayPal to your Coinbase and then buy the USDC and then send it to Bit4X and then send it to like a trust wallet afterwards. So you just do that, and that it saves a lot on the fees.
Yeah.
That always helps.
Okay. Well, I wanted to address Mr. Dogboy over here. I did not trip him. I pushed him. Okay?
Yes.
I pushed him.
Teresa, did you see that video?
Teresa, did you see the video of Randy falling at Decon?
I did not, but I need to.
Yeah,
I don't like seeing it because okay, so the thing is, this is what was happening. He was already really drunk. Him and Taps went out drinking, and so I had those little plaques that I had given to the team, and there was this little stage thing, but you had to walk up. So I was like, oh, you want to see it? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay. And that's where I told him, I was like, oh, it's this way, like turn. And he didn't see that step. And in the video, so he falls like face. But the thing is, my hand was on his back. So in the video, you see my hand. And so he tells everybody that I like pushed him down, like stuff. And I was like, I hate seeing that.
Yeah, it sounds like crime evidence to us.
It was a bad fall. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know where I would.
Remember, I sent it to you because you were asking me for it like a while back.
Oh, did you send it
on text?
On text? Oh man, hold on. This is going to take a while because that was several months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Costa Rica is just like, I will spend hours looking at homes, and I mean it's still a pretty great money system. So you could get a mansion for $400 to $500. We're here.
Yeah.
Crash.
Like we talked with Eva with Viviversity.
Oh, I love her.
She talks about going to Bali. We're like, we're all going to get a house in Bali.
Yeah.
They have
just somewhere that's nature, and it's just good energy and good people, and somewhere not here.
Yeah.
So, oh, you got sick. Oh no.
Okay, here it is.
Magic. She got sick.
Oh, I don't even want to see that.
Oh no.
All right, hold on. I gotta do that again.
I hate it. Makes my stomach hurt every time.
Oh. Well, then why'd you push him, Sam?
I know. Look.
You saw her face.
Oh, I hate.
You didn't push him? That is so.
No. I was just like, how you just have your hand on somebody, and I'm just like, no, it's like over here, and I think I was pointing with my, and then wham, he went down, and then he gets up and he's looking at the plaques, and I get in front. I was like, no. I was like, get back. I was like, you can't.
But yeah, I did not spill a drop of beer.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
I was very excited about that.
Hot Springs Resort, yeah. Puerto Viejo, yeah.
On the trip there was, I think we were going to pregame at your place at the Airbnb you guys got, and you gave me the address, but the address you gave me was wrong, and I wound up going to this guy's house.
No, that was Wendy.
Oh, Wendy gave me the address.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you got with me, and I was like, yeah, that's not what I have. And so I'm like, where are you? And you took a picture of the house, and I went outside. I'm like, no, that's not the house we're at. I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, because that's what Airbnb does. They give you like a safety address, like a holder address before you pay, and then once you pay, you get another address. So I was at the one that they gave them before they gave them the real address. I was like, this is messed up.
Why give an address at all?
I don't know.
That's what would happen is someone would end up like.
So this, I can't.
He was supporting him falling.
And I'm over here just throwing Wendy under the bus. I'm like, that wasn't me.
That was one thing.
Potential human. Oh no.
Potential human. He's cool.
I love
Potentially.
it.
Yeah, I love
That
potential.
is very
He's a cool
humorous.
dude.
I think on Reddit, I am human.
It didn't look like a push. It's more she was supporting him falling. Yes.
Well, we've had a couple of. I feel like we've had a couple of falls. Only one has been recorded on Twitter though. We'd have. I'm trying to think. There was somebody that ran through the fountains at Decon. Like there was like water that like went like this. Someone ran through that. I don't know who it was.
Yes, you do.
I forget.
Who was it? Tell us. You
I forget. I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I have no
I
idea.
didn't know. I hadn't heard.
Now that I'm part of the group, I'm very clumsy.
Yes.
So
Watch out.
you'll have
Push you
plenty of
down.
times to catch stuff on camera. I'm so clumsy.
Cool.
Oh,
But-
man.
But yeah, for the most part, the videos are great. It's a wild energy. It's just different.
Mhm.
I can't explain it. It's like a never-ending party.
That's awesome, though. That's what you need. You need good energy and good people, and just have a good time.
Like whenever you come over to Heather's house and we all hung out and we had such a great
Yeah.
time and it's just like so
Yeah.
fun. Imagine that times like way
Yeah.
more people.
It's so funny because at her parties, I feel like, well, that especially with that last one,
Mhm.
it was Veve group and then the other people, and then
Yeah.
others, and then but eventually at some point it was Veve.
Yeah.
Just we all. just
Yeah,
kind
because
of-
I was talking about that because we were in there. We keep, we're just laughing and having so much fun, and then the people were coming like, "What are you guys doing in here?" Or like, "What are y'all so happy about?" Like, "What are y'all having so much fun about?" We're like, "Oh, BB, like it's all BB."
Veve this. Yeah. Clumsy humans unite. Yes, that is me for sure. Yeah. I don't know. It's a personality trait. I don't know.
I think I've mentioned this maybe a couple times on the podcast, but someone had brought it up before. Not like before, like during like the real life, not like the online life. I have something wrong with my balance. Like not like on foot, I'm normally okay unless someone pushes me. But if anything having to do with wheels or on the water, I can't do. Like I can't paddleboard, I can't skateboard, I can't even ride a bike. Like I can't do the simplest of things because there's something wrong with like the equilibrium in my brain.
I was gonna say it actually might be like your inner ear.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like on my
It's
feet.
inner ear. Oh my god! I just realized something. Maybe it's
What?
my inner ear because I have ear issues since I was a baby. Maybe that's why
My-
I'm so clumsy. Dang.
That might be it.
Comes full circle, man. Comes full circle.
It's
The things
Yeah.
y'all are bonding over.
Magic. I've never seen you fall down.
I'm a panda.
Baby giraffe.
I'm definitely the panda.
I've never seen her fall down either.
I've,
I've never even seen you stumble.
yeah, I feel like she's just trying to make us feel better. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she's part of
Next
that.
get together, we know who to give the drinks to.
I feel like we have. Oh yeah, Dog Boy, try to come to if you can. Bring you and Rita Baby to New York on Saturday for that Ron English show. It'd be dope.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a real name, Ron English. Sounds like a fake name.
Yeah.
Sounds like an alias. But do you have any of Frank Kozik's stuff? Did you get any of his stuff before he passed? Before the things went moon? Like
Who,
the
me?
Labbits?
I don't know what that means either.
Do y'all have any Labbits?
No. Do we?
No.
Ooh, I said no really fast. a little too
First
fast.
with your man. You know what? I do have a couple of rabbits, but then remember, I got these at I think it was at San Diego.
And Chavez set up.
Oh, it's adorable.
And they're Frank because it's Marvel. So this is what do you call it? The what's the guy? The guy that rides on the motorcycle. The
Wait, hold on.
and the skeleton guy, whatever.
Oh, Ghost Rider?
Yes, there you go. That's this one.
Oh, my. The Ghost Rider Labbit. It's amazing.
Yes. And then we've got
Is that a Captain America or a Red Skull with the Red Skull with the shield?
I think so. I think it's Red Skull.
With the shield, that's dope.
Yeah.
Was
So I have those.
this the guy that just died?
Yeah.
Oh,
So a bunch of his stuff like went up quite a bit because
I
everyone wanted
bet.
it.
Yeah.
So now you can get his stuff. It's just a lot more expensive now than it was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Mazinger is, but I guess you have to show us.
Yeah, that is an anime from the 80s.
Okay.
And he grew up with it in Egypt. Show him on Veve or the statue.
I'll say we don't have Mazinger, do we? Yeah, no, we don't. I am waiting for anime though. I will spread myself even thinner to buy some anime stuff.
I'm so bad about replying. Like, sorry guys, I'm up here. Like, I'm always so nervous. Someone like
Yeah, don't laugh at
there's
me.
so many people that I should have like replied to and said hi to, and I'm so sorry. You guys are all amazing. You know, I love you.
Oh, I feel like I'm never good with the chat on live streams because I have people to talk to and then the chat. I feel like it's I cannot multitask as well as I should.
Okay.
So
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, that guy.
this is from Japan.
Oh wow, that looks.
Like you can take the pieces and
Yeah, that looks legit. I totally play with that.
yeah.
Oh, he's got a sword too.
Got it from a friend from Japan.
How long have y'all had that?
It's probably like 5 years now. It's been a while. I want to go to Japan so bad.
And
Yeah.
I want to go for like Golden Week. I want to go for White Day. I want to go when the cherry blossoms bloom.
Yeah, the cherry blossom. I really want. Yeah.
Oh, what do you? I don't know if you're not on Twitter that much. I think me and Fam haven't discussed this. What about in like a year, we put on like a Veve like formal night, like not just like a Veve dance, like a prom. Like I would totally go to that. Would y'all go to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would totally go to Veve prom.
Totally down.
Yeah.
We would just be dressed up, but we still have like the same good times that we always have.
You get permission to dress up. I'm coming in a ball gown.
Heck yeah.
Prom dress, baby.
Disney, yes. Oh my gosh.
I would, if we do it next year, I won't be too bougie with it. It'll just be a random place. But if we do it in like 2025, I'll rent out Ohika Castle and we're gonna go hard. Go hard.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Here's our invite.
So that's it. You gotta come.
Put it in my calendar now.
We have to make it on a date where Vivi's not doing their own event, which I think should be pretty easy. I feel like they don't do that many events.
Yeah. So. Which, you know what? Veve Magic just gave me an idea. If we do that prom thing, why don't we make it like a Disney prom?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, how much would that cost to like at the park or?
No, I'm talking about dress up like Disney characters.
I don't know. Okay, like a cosplay party? Like we could have a Disney. It could be
like prom, like you were saying, like just to get together, but we dress up as Disney characters instead of just. We can have the prom too. Let's have all kinds of parties.
Beauty and the Beast. Like, I could be the Beast in that. I need a bell.
No,
but
okay, whatever.
I call Moana.
Yeah, well, we could all you could do multiple Moanas. You can do like whatever anybody wants to wear. Then we could do another one where it's Marvel. We can do Star Wars. We can do We can all be labbits.
Magic is salivating. Sharice, what nationality are you?
Oh my gosh.
Are you Hawaiian?
Who, Teresa?
Yeah, Sharice.
No.
You what?
I'm Mexican.
Okay.
Mexican.
So you could do some of the Encanto people as well as Moana. I could do.
Yeah.
I feel like I could pull off a Bruno. Reese looks like Bruno though.
Haz is gonna call dibs on Aladdin, so obviously I'll be Jasmine.
Oh, that makes
There you
sense.
go.
Ratatouille.
Oh,
Lumiere.
I'll totally
There you
do
go.
that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I have
I
to.
can see that for
I have
sure.
to take a picture of that because that sounds amazing. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, I'm in.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
This is me.
I'll be Hey Hey. The rooster
Oh, the chicken?
from Moana.
Oh, I love that little rooster.
Hey Hey. I love it.
That's the fastest they've ever announced a live action movie after it's been released was Moana. Like
Yeah.
they've always waited like 20 years, except for Moana. They're like 6 years. No, we're good. We're greenlighting it.
From like the new generation Disney, that's definitely my favorite movie.
You like it better than Frozen?
I didn't like Frozen at all. No,
You didn't like it?
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't like Frozen at all.
It's cute. I'm on your side a little bit.
It's so over. I don't know. It's just like.
Over.
I just didn't get into Frozen. But that's what I mean, like that new generation Disney, you know, like I just didn't like even Encanto and the other one. The others Coco. I didn't
really get into Coco either.
Moana was great. I don't know, I don't like the live action. I don't like any of the live action that they've done.
I like the trail. Well, I like the movie was cool too, but the trailer for Aladdin, I don't know, that got me hyped. Like the live action, I just like, yeah. Rita, baby, you have a hubby. You could go with your hubby.
Pizza's my date.
Oh, pizza. So we're getting Jabba the Hutt this on Friday. Has anyone? Did y'all see Spaceballs?
Yeah.
I want there to be Pizza the Hut. I would totally get that. How much are you guys setting aside for this weekend?
It depends on if they announce that, whatever this one could be. I don't know.
Oh, for the new IP. Yeah, that's true. Well, he said it was going to be scarce. So if it's going to be something that's like
it's probably
500 pieces,
it's going to be unreachable for me.
Sure. Yeah, it would probably just sell out. Like I would have enough. Like if they say, "Oh, it's $100," like I'd have the 100 gems. But once it sells out and something that's like $600, like nah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm being a little more smart with my money right now because I don't have a lot of it. I'm trying to think of the other meetups, and I'm trying to think of more OMI. Like, if I cannot get more OMI at these prices, like I will be so angry at myself once things start to move back up again. Because, like this is the spot here that where it matters.
Teresa, me and Fanman were talking a little bit before the stream. I could make this its own video. I won't because that'd be a little, like whatever. But Dan, in the interview this morning, Dan was talking about Apple's AR glasses that they are premiering next month at the Apple keynote. And he made it seem like, oh, hey, yeah, what's really good for us with Apple's glasses is that you're going to be able to go and have things in VR overlap over your reality. And he just made it seem like you're going to be able to do that with your Veve NFTs on the Apple glasses. Now, he didn't give any specific timeline on that.
Yeah.
So it could have just been like, oh, this is what we want at some point, like 5 years down the line. Yeah. But I'm going to choose to go and say like, oh, maybe it's soon. Maybe they show Veve NFTs at the Apple keynote. I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. To not only have them, but be able to utilize them in real life, walking around with them for sure would be a trip.
Man,
I would.
I liked also what Ed that made the tweet where it had David and Dan interviewing with, was it Good Morning? Like, who was it?
Oh,
Who
Good
was
Morning America. Yeah,
it? Yeah. Like, could y'all imagine that one day?
that'll happen. I'm sure.
I know. Like, but that's the thing is like, that's the part that gets me most excited is like, yeah, that actually really could happen. What is it? Yeah. Oh, Good Morning America. Yeah. So like,
I mean, they're like the company is a multi-billion-dollar company. Like when you reach that level of like money, you can pretty much call whoever you want. You can contact, I think, whoever you want, and it'll
I
happen.
was just like, oh my God, I'll have my little tissues. I'm like, look at our boys. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that as well.
You guys, I have to go. I have to go pick up Haz. But
Where's he at?
thank you.
So you're gonna bring him back on stream? Gotcha.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just kidding.
We could stream for. I literally just streamed the other day for 10 hours. I'll stream for another couple hours.
Well, we finally have a date night. We haven't had a night off together for like months.
Yeah,
So I'm going to pick him up. We're going to hang out. But thank you guys so much for doing this. I seriously appreciate it, Fam Bam and Wendy.
No,
So
of course.
thank you for having me. The Veve noob.
Yeah. And I think, now there's been several people in the chat, which guys, y'all make sure you go hit the like button.
Yeah, smash it.
Yeah. But especially if you loved Teresa the way we do, then hit the like button.
I think this is the.
And go follow her on Twitter. She is EMT Girl. Right?
Yeah, oh, I don't think I follow you on Twitter.
Girl.
EMT6 for number 6 and then girl.
Because like my gamer tag for places is the Miss Cherry, but my actual handle, EMT6 girl, GIRL. Can you change that?
Yeah, we got to get her more active, guys. We got to get her addicted to Twitter like we are.
Yeah, have the notification set for everyone.
For everyone.
For Veve, David, Dan, like the big peeps on Twitter. Whenever they tweet, I always get a notification.
I love it.
Heck yeah.
This is also the quickest I've ever gone from meeting someone to taking my shirt off, and I don't.
Somehow I find it hard.
I was like, oh no, I didn't know. I want to get myself into. But thank
okay, you
guys.
have a good one.
He was
Tell
awesome
the hubby I said hey.
Fam Bam, thank you for setting this all up, and everyone in the chat, and Veve Magic.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks. And we'll have to do this again sometime. We'll have to bring Haas along. Or even if he wants to do one. Maybe he may want to do one.
Yeah, gotta talk to the man in charge.
Gotta do it.
Man in charge.
Okay.
Awesome, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Good having you on. Meow meow. Meow meow. That was fun. You're right. She was great.
She is great. She's great.
On the. So you told me about it before, but tell the fam about your new wall, about your new setup you got there.
Ooh, I got a new shelf. It's not all set up yet. Like I have a mess over here and everything, but it's thrown together a little bit. The other, I had the little shelves. You can still see I have some holes in the walls over here where I haven't fixed it yet or anything. But I saw the shelf. It was a great deal, and I jumped on it. So I've just got here are my what is that? Is that DC Direct?
Yeah, the whatever girls they were.
My full set IRL and on the app.
Yeah, that's cool that you got those.
I've got my Veve stuff here. Got these guys. This we don't have on Veve yet, but I'm sure we will. I saw it at a comic shop a while back, and I was like, oh, I'm sure if we get all the others. Like, I really like her.
Yeah.
It's Harley Quinn, and she's got the little Joker card. I like that. Got
the last black and white one, we only had 2. We had the Frank Miller Joker and Batman. So I don't know how many of these. Like, we're supposed to have like 20 something of these drops, but maybe we have more if there's only 2 per one now.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's I really like her. So hopefully we get her on Veve. If not, I still like her. It's okay. And then I got my Mermacornos, my Unicornos. Got my little. Okay, this is from Falcon, Mr. Falcon. I'm in the club.
The what Falcon?
Huh?
Wait, what club? What Falcon?
Mr. Falcon. We're in the little. I don't even know what club it's called.
Looks like a like a
Origami.
raptor.
Yeah. He made
Was
me
a
one. He
raptor?
sent it to me.
Oh, but he's called Falcon?
No, Mr. Falcon on Twitter.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought that was
Waltaholics.
a falcon, and I was like, wait a minute, it looks like a
No.
dinosaur. Like, okay, I was tripping.
I got my little. This is my little VV guy.
Yeah, I wonder when we get him.
I don't know, but I got the IRL. I got the physical. Oops, he fell. And then I've got a bunch of comics down there. I've got some stuff that I haven't put really together. Got my. Had to take this down. Just trying to figure out where to put it now. Since
Oh, that's cool.
There. Got all kinds of stuff over here. But I really like this shelf. I'm able to display more stuff, and once I get it all together, I'll be happier. And I think I'm gonna have to push my desk back out that away a little bit more.
Dude, I can't wait to start collecting physical stuff again. I mean, I do have a couple of things. Like I have I got the Todd Batman, and I got the Bane over here. So I do have a couple of things, but nothing like some of y'all. Y'all got a bunch of epic stuff.
Well, I just and it was good that I started doing that, because then I did get some other things like the bear that I won at Decon.
Oh yeah.
And then I have other things. Oh, I got the Mumbot. Got a little card from her.
Oh, I love her. I've been trying to get her on the podcast for quite a while. Our schedules have just been both crazy busy.
Yeah. I know. I would like to have. It would be cool to have her, especially like Women of Veve stuff. Like I was thinking.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Magic, you have the best. You have the best skills. Ask Mumbot to get on the on your ladies show, on the all ladies show. I don't know what you're calling it. Pamela, you never watched wrestling, did you?
No.
Okay, never mind. Disregard.
I know you could. I know about it and stuff like.
Oh, so Mick Foley was he was like 3 different characters. He was like Mankind. He was Mick Foley. He was just about. And in one of the WrestleManias on the Royal Rumble, you get one entry anywhere between 1 and 30. There's 30 wrestlers, and he was 3 of the wrestlers because he was Mankind, he was Mick Foley, and he was the other Dude Love, whatever his name was. And I just had this theory like, oh hey, if you're having your all ladies thing, okay, maybe I can try to connect you. I'd be like, oh, I don't know if you saw that meme where someone photoshopped the face of me on some woman in a dress, and they said like Randy's OnlyFans about to start. I have to send it to you. It's hysterical. It's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen about me. But I was like, oh, and introducing our newest lady of Veve, Randita Chavita. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I also have like stamps.
Oh, that's dope.
Stamps. Got the Christmas stamps. I have some that are not framed.
Oh, you have such cool stuff. I'm so jelly.
I had to stop myself. Because I was like, no. I still have other things that I'm like, there's things everywhere.
My boss has he asked to buy Dashi this morning. And yeah, he's like, yo, I'll give you $5,000. I was like, no, first off, sir,
you are being disrespectful.
Yeah, like I've declined offers for $10,000, but like give me 50 and we'll call it a deal. And he's like, no, we got 50 and putting it in OMI. I was like, oh my man. So I hope he gets that. I'm curious. But okay, so I think we were talking before Charisse came on, or before her mic and everything started working. Is it better to have 100 whales or 10,000 regular non-whales? Because like the whales can spend more, but I feel like the non-whales make the community. I feel like that's where like the diversity comes in.
Non-whales, yeah. I think didn't you do like a poll on this the other day?
Did I?
Oh. I remember seeing something similar the other day.
That sounds like a question I would ask, but I'm asking it now. But maybe somebody else did it. I don't know. I'd be really curious to see what that poll was.
Yeah.
I love some of those polls. Being like, oh hey, what do you? I asked one the other day about OMI and about bridging it or buying it, whatever, and some people like still just don't know about the that roadmap. Like they've never, like I think a quarter of the people that answered it, and like a couple thousand people answered, they've
Mhm.
never even like seen the development roadmap. Which I know some of it's being reworked, but after that article came out in like November, since then people like haven't bothered to look at it. And it's just, I feel like that's how few people like know or even care about it now, and that's how much of a springboard we have
Mhm.
to go launch on.
Yeah, I'd rather. I mean, the whales are great. The whales really are necessary as well. Like we need some whales, but definitely for the community and things. Because whales usually they're there. They became whales because they're investors, and that's all they're really into. And they might tweet here and there, but there's some in there that we don't even hear from. And a lot of them, that's
Yeah.
all they're going to be in there for is just like, here, I'm just investing some money. Like, leave me alone. Give us some regular people too. Then we'll become whales, and then we're going to be like, guys, leave us alone.
I can't wait. There's this one guy that I feel like he's not really around too much on Twitter. He's White Veve or Veve White. You know who he is?
Mm-mm.
He's got I've been in contact with him for a while, but he doesn't really post a lot on Twitter. He did post after Frank Kozik, like the day after Frank Kozik died, and he posted, "I've never sold a single one of my Labbits." And you see the photo that he posts is of his stack of white backstab Labbits. He had like 196 of them, and he got those when they were like over $1,000. So the dude clearly put in like uber amounts of money on there. But it's just a lot of whales just aren't. I don't know. They're not like active. They're not like where's what's his name? Where's Michael Campa? And I feel like he doesn't advertise his
They have
whaleness.
the wrong Veve White.
Or maybe it's White Rabbit.
Okay.
Wait, why? What did you see when you discovered Veve White? What comes up?
I mean, I don't even know if it's the same Veve. It's probably the other Veve.
There's another Veve?
There's only one tweet, and it was from 2012.
Oh.
And they said, "Oh, I need sex now," and that's it. That's their only tweet. Okay, White Rabbit. Let's go there. Okay.
Dude, there's this dude. This was years ago. I saw this dude at a gas station, and he had a very large white shirt on. Like it was like 3 sizes too big, and it just said "free sex" on the front. And I was like, "This is amazing. This is just a great shirt." People are funny, man. Love them.
Crazy.
I forget what we were talking about before we got into the white. What did you say after the White Veve or before the White Veve? I had a thought. I completely. People were active. Wisconsin's getting old, man. My brain is not. It's not braining the way it should be.
Mine's not either. I have a headache.
Oh well, we'll figure it out at some point.
But about what now? The people, okay, if you wanted the whales or the regular people, and I said regular people.
Yeah, then we're talking about
regulars also.
About polls.
Oh, the polls because I thought that there was a poll. There was something like that out there a couple of days ago.
I don't know. Oh no, now I remember. There's not a lot of. It says 22,000 holders that hold Veve or that hold OMI, but out of those 22,000 wallets, I guarantee you, like I have 5 wallets.
Yeah.
Not including the Veve app. So I feel like multiple people have multiple different wallets. So I feel like out of the 22,000, there might only be like 17 or 18,000 wallets. Like I feel like there's a couple thousand left.
For sure. Yeah. I only have one. But and I know other people do.
Yeah.
22,000 doesn't sound like a lot.
It's not. Like I think the reason that Pepe got on all these exchanges because it had 100,000 people that hold Pepe, and I think that's why they don't list OMI is because OMI only has so much. But that was another thing I wanted to bring up. When it does moon, and you do find yourself having a lot more money than we've had in recent months because bear market. Will you ever step out of like the public spotlight for a bit? Will you ever be like, okay, I need like a 2-month break away from Twitter, away from like the bullshit, and away from like
If
the
I was to
FUD?
do that, I would be doing it right now.
Yeah.
This is the time to do it because it's like full of so much crap. But I'm not going to do that. I mean, when I have enough money, my number one plan is to travel. So when I'm traveling, I mean, I would still see myself on Twitter. I probably wouldn't be on there as much because I'd be enjoying like sightseeing and looking at like all the old stuff. I want to go see all the old stuff in the world. So now I'll come back to wherever I'm staying and I'll tweet about it.
You ever been to France?
Nope.
France is cool, but
Italy's my number one. That's my first one I want to go to.
Where's your number one?
Italy.
Oh, Italy's fun. Italy's expensive. I guess when we're rich, it doesn't matter.
I don't care.
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, care.
Oh, you said that like such a like I don't care. Oh, so much attitude.
And then the last on my list is going to be Australia and New Zealand. So I'm going to start out in Italy, do whatever I want to do, like traveling in Europe, and then wherever I end up, I don't know, but I know the end I'm going to do Australia and New Zealand.
You just gave me a great idea. Everyone clip this and get this down. All right, so back in 2012, there started something, or maybe it started before then, but there started something called Cicada 3301. And what that was is that it was these complex series of puzzles. They were like brain teasers. They're like strategy things. Like it would connect one of Shakespeare's lines in conjunction with some like computer code with like QR codes and other stuff. And anyone that was smart enough to figure it out, all of the stuff, would like not disappear, but they wouldn't answer. Nobody public had figured out all of the things. So there was there's this theory that it was a game that was put on by like MI6 or CIA as like a recruitment tool, say like who was smart enough, who deserved to work for them. I feel like in that same way, if David and Dan put out this like scavenger hunt, like buy this collectible from the store and then go to this location and then take a picture with it. Once you do that, you'll find you'll find another clue, and then all the people that do all of that stuff will be able to go like finish their trip in New Zealand or wherever and have like a weekend with them at like a place.
That would be cool.
That'd be dope, and they'd make a good amount of money because everyone would be trying to go and do that and buy stuff.
Oh, I would do that. That would be fun. That would be fun, and then you can like have teams, or
there'd be factions. There'd be societies against one another. What would our team be
against you guys?
But could we be Team Dashy? The Team Dashy sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, Team Dashy. But then I'd be giving clues to everybody because I want them to win too.
Okay, listen, Fam Bam. The team needs you, and it does not need you to do that.
I know. But then we can all win together, and then we all have like enjoy the prize together.
Well, then we could just have everyone we like on Team Dashy, and then everyone we don't really care about the other.
There you go. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Don't trust me because we'd be passing the opposing team or something. I'd be slipping them clues. There you go.
There's I think it was a TikTok that I had that I was watching about this one music manager, like some manager in like the music industry, and he had taken on 50 Cent and like all of these other guys as his clients, and he immediately said to them like, listen, I'm not a rapper, I'm not gangster, I'm just like a producer. I will rat on you guys. If anyone ever asks me, police ever come up in here, I will 100% rat. So people are like, man, I don't know about that. What do you feel about that? And then 50 is just like, listen, if you know that he's a rat, then just don't talk your business in front of Jimmy. It's that simple. I don't know why. I guess because if why would you give the answers to the other team? I know we could all win together, but I feel like I don't know. But the competition.
I know. Yeah, I know. See, I'm the wrong person to talk to about that. No,
well,
I'm all good with competition.
Maybe it's if we get like first place, then we get Friday night along with everyone else. But if everyone else who completes it, they can come Saturday and Sunday, but they don't get Friday night. I feel like that's fine. They
Okay.
can win, but they can win second.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you ain't first, you're last.
The I was not kidding before about like eventually moving somewhere where a bunch of Veve fam are, because
That would be
that's
fun.
dope. That's dope to go over and like hang with people like every week. I mean, I know you don't do it every week, but I don't know.
Yeah. But to be able to, okay, we'll just take over. Let's just find a state, a small one, and it's ours. Like we're
Rhode
just gonna all
Island?
move there, and we'll
I mean-
rename it instead of like Virginia. It's Veve.
Virginia. I mean, it doesn't have to be a state. It could just be like a small town in a state.
How many Veve people do you think? Come on, we have one more than that. Take it
Well,
over.
I mean, right now, I mean,
I
you want to
know.
have the OG farm, and then you want to have the
we'll live in the capital.
yeah, and then the lesser desirables can live
Yeah.
not in the
Like you didn't believe
yeah.
you're banished, like Eve eating the apple. Like you're.
Did you get the ED 209? I think apparently it's drivable. Like you can, oh god, that looks so cool. I don't have one though.
It shoots.
Yeah, David was on the stream. He's like, oh, I might get one. I wonder if he's ever replaced his batteries.
Probably not. Probably not. That was so funny though. I love watching him.
Me too. I get worried about him. He's not changing his batteries in the smoke alarm, David. Oh my god.
Yeah, but just listening to him, like, I think I was telling you before, like he's so genuine. Like he just talks, and you're just like a regular person, and you can see the passion. You can just like he's just awesome to sit back and listen to. And then there's he's not bad mouthing other companies. He's not doing anything but worrying about himself, his company, and sharing that with us. And then you've got other people who do not do that. So of course I feel more comfortable about where I'm at.
Yeah. I also didn't want to ask him directly about OMI, like saying, hey, when exchanges, so I tried to ask him some stuff around OMI, like, oh, we can buy, we can do over-the-counter deals with our friends from OMI on the Veve app. And he said, yeah. And then like he went straight for it. He directly answered, like as I was beating around the bush, he just answered the questions for what they were. And he didn't expand on it, which I was really hoping he would. So
he'll expand on things when you don't even like when he's not supposed to.
Yeah. And Lori Brenner kept going and be like, what, David, tell us. It's like, Lori, no, what if he's not allowed?
Don't worry, we're not going to tell anybody. It's just us. It's just us.
I don't know. I'm hoping we still have a few months left to stock, but what if we don't? What if it's, dude, could you imagine if it's if that thing, if what Dan had teased is actually what he's teasing, and we're like showcased on the Apple.
Over.
Jesus.
It would be over.
I would.
I mean, the chances are extremely slim.
I mean, I'm contracted to work the next 4.5 months, so by that point, it'd be 4 months left. I would still have to work for the next.
You like, go to work crying.
I will.
Stupid job.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But that would be freaking amazing. But I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Well, we've been going about a little over an hour and a half, almost a 2-hour thing. Anything you want to go over before we bounce? Because you're a sleepy gal. You got the yawns.
I'm fine. No, I'm good. I'm not going to sleep right now. I don't know. I've still been messing with all this other stuff, and my face hurts. My head hurts.
What? Oh, allergies?
No, my sinus stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
They gave me some more medication, and it didn't work.
Oh, that sucks.
It is okay. That's all right. But
You look good. Like the hair looks good. Everything looks good. Like I wish I had your hair.
Shoot, this. Oh my gosh, I got home because I was trying to rush, and I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, I got to do all this stuff before. Like, and it's hot. It's already getting really hot here. So, like I was sweating, and I'm like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do this, and I was rushing around the house, and I'm like, oh my god, my hair's a mess. Like my hair was all like more frizzy. I just went in there, sprayed it with some water, and I did this. I'm like, okay, there, like, it's fine.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh, it's not. I don't know. It's been. I don't know.
I like it. Looks good. Okay, so we'll end it here, and then I'll just talk to you off camera for a minute, and then we'll. Oh, we're gonna kill it in Spaces on Friday. Yo,
Oh,
you
gosh,
going?
yeah, we have a Spaces on Friday.
Oh, is that the women's space?
Yeah, Women of
Oh,
Beauty.
that's dope.
We have quota spaces. Let's go to the Women of Veve Twitter.
Get it. Well,
So we're gonna have a Twitter Spaces May 19th at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, talking about recent drops, Mental Health Awareness Month, and stress relief.
oh, good, good.
Yay,
I'm
yay,
glad you're doing that. I won't be streaming until later, so hopefully we don't overlap. And
yeah. So we'll
So
talk
that'll be
about mental health awareness and how we cope with stressful times. Talk about the recent drops, things like that. It's gonna be cool.
good. Cool beans. All right. I can't wait to see you at the next thing. I'll see you at the next function. Everyone, thank you for coming. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi.
Thanks for doing
Bye-bye,
this,
Dashi.
Randy.
Of course. It was fun. Great recommendation. Hi, guys.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, whenever